Hello everyone and welcome back to another Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. This is a nothing too special, but there was some really neat finds that I found at a couple thrift stores. So let me get started. Alright, let me start with the big items. We stopped at a new thrift store on the way out to my wife's folks' place. Always drove by it but never stopped because we didn't have the time or were out of money or whatever reason. But this time we stopped in and found this big, I think that's Mikey, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I mean, the back of his little headband is missing, but still really cool. I think he was a quarter. And I got this Bionicle. Pretty sure I'm putting that in Overlord's box. Looks like he's missing his hands, but otherwise he looks pretty good. There was this Castle Cake set from Wilton. Thought that was neat. It was mint in box, and my daughter loves making little cakes and everything, so thought that would be fun. Found this Jurassic World T-Rex for $1. I think that guy is a Bakugan. This little guy is cool. I'm keeping this guy. I like these little weird finger puppets. Found this premium of Solomon Grundy, which I believe I already have him. This little Elmo. This mini Dennis the Menace lunchbox. There's a Nom Nom. And this car is pretty neat. Not even sure what it is, but it has kid's face on the one side, a color wheel on the other one. Not really any markings on it, but thought it was kind of neat. A lot of this stuff was in bags. This little Pluto, a bag of like vintage clowns and premiums. So there was these 4 clowns, this carousel, pretty cool, this top of a carousel, all these things here, which we found out are Kellogg's cereal premiums from was it Sugar Smacks? See if you can see that. Kellogg's Sugar Smacks, the circus cereal. It's like a bag full of them for $1, and they're from 1959. So I was like, yeah, that's a pretty cool find. It's like there's a bunch of these blue clowns, little ballerinas that balance on top of these horses. And then there's these rings clowns. There's a couple strong men. A couple animals like lions and ball balancing seals, but the ball is missing on that one, and the dumbbells are missing from this strong man. But that was a really cool find. And then my wife also found like this. These are like comic book mail away, but there's all kinds of different characters, cowboys, and it's like flamenco dancers or whatever that is. Just all kinds of weird little items. And then there's this baby. But that was 75 cents, and there's like bunches of them. All different kinds of characters and stuff, and it also had these little elves in there. Let me see, and I went to Goodwill some of this stuff I found at Goodwill as well, like the T-Rex. And there's a bag of stuff which had this in it, which we have the dog stuffed animal that these little babies go to. It's like a mama that gives birth, I guess. There's this little guy. This little guy. This bag of Toy Story 3 silly bands. A couple of Dora the Explorer figures. A couple of... not sure what anime this is from, but I know it's anime. Also, there's more balloons that were in those clown things. And this little keycap. Thought that was neat. Found a couple records. This is a Sesame Street book and record. The record's in great shape. The book has a couple tears and stuff, but it's still there. And then I found this awesome Mr. Rogers' Won't You Be My Neighbor record. They also had a Cabbage Patch Kid record, but the record had a big old scratch on it, so I just left it behind. And we got these books. Here's a very old Edgar Rice Burroughs Tarzan book, which my wife found a good way to get these tags off without damaging the book, so we're gonna try that. There's a Something Queer at the Haunted School. Thought that was kind of funny. This was awesome. It's Ripley's Believe It or Not, Ghost Stories and Plays. I think this is the 6th edition. It's from the 70s. I think the original one came out in 1968. Found this cool Disney's Adventures with the Mighty Ducks on it. Thought this was hilarious. Yuck It Up with Urkel. Can't pass that up. Hilarious Urkel jokes, silly sayings, riotous riddles, far out facts, and more. And What Do You Do with a Kangaroo? We love Mercer Mayer in my household, so that was one we didn't have, so I had to pick it up. And I think that's it, everyone. Those were my thrift store hunts. Besides, I found this frame and this frame over here, and my wife grabbed that shelf. So we like those little shelves for little mini knickknacks and characters and figures and stuff. So I've been trying to find like interesting frames to put some of my art in. So every time I see something, I try to pick it up if it's cheap enough. So thank you so much for watching. Oh, I forgot this guy here. One of the classic baseball handheld games by Mattel. I think this is the one that came out in 2001. Yeah, but it still works. You can see the lights on. So very cool. Always pick those up if I see them. So thanks so much for watching, and until next time, my friends, stay tuned because I have some pickups to show you. It'll probably be later in the week. I'm waiting for one to come in the mail, and then I will do a video for those. I've got some pretty cool ones. So until then, peace.